Welcome home everyone, Jarrell here. I'm going to share a pretty special instrument with you. I had this imported in from Germany. A seller in Germany was selling these and was willing to send them overseas. The shipping price was a little bit rough as it's quite a large and heavy shipment, but I'm very excited to share with you today this Violin Zither. So I believe this one in particular seems to have come from about the 70s or so, as it's just sort of based on the paperwork that goes with it and the condition that it's in. It's in quite wonderful condition here, and this is quite lovely. Now I'm going to have a difficult time. I won't really be able to demonstrate this for you that much today. A friend of mine, we're sort of working together and designed, and he's constructing a table that serves as a sound box. It'll have adjustable height legs, so I'll be able to set my zither instruments on this sound box table. It'll have sound holes projecting forward so that I can use them in gigs and performances, and it'll help amplify the sound and direct the sound as well. So I actually don't have anything prepared, and it's best to have this sitting on a table, preferably a wood table. There's a little kickstand here. You want the back resonating surface to be free of any contact so that it doesn't obstruct the vibration of that surface, but when it's sitting on my lap I won't be able to help that, as I have to hold the instrument up somehow. So in general it's a good idea to I use a thumb pick for these kind of situations, so you can get them specifically for the left hand, and you will see your chord groups here, so I'll play through them. This was in tune a couple of weeks ago, but our weather has fluctuated a bit. So it is important to mute the strings, mute the chord that you need to stop playing as you go to the next, and that is part of the technique of playing this instrument. I'll play a little bit of just the strings here so you can hear them. So in general you will play the chords here, and you will bow your melodies. I wasn't really playing anything in particular. Honestly, I changed the tuning on that a couple days ago, and it's throwing me off. And partly, I've been decoding this sort of paperwork that came with it, because I wasn't sure. Everything was in German, so I wasn't really sure what to do about that. But it has this neat little book that comes with it. Well, this one in particular. And it comes with the music that was very difficult. It's very difficult for me to decode how to really read this. And I tried a little bit, and I was able to somewhat sort of play, but it sits in there like that from what I was able to figure out. And you can sort of play by numbers, but it was very confusing. I tried following along with the notes, but I didn't really recognize much of the music or any of the songs that were on here. Maybe one song I kind of recognized, and I couldn't get it to sound like anything. And I had it tuned wrong when I first got it. But I was able to figure out, oh, okay, well, this actually has the notes on there, and when you sit that there, it appears to point to the particular strings and how you're supposed to tune that. So I think I've got it tuned correctly now. And part of the challenge of this instrument as well is to not hit those pegs over here, or you'll get some noise with your bow. So I haven't had a lot of time to spend with this instrument. It's so beautiful. I've been wanting to play it, but work's just been so busy. Oh, it's been yeah, quite tough. So I was trying to do a video every day recently, but the past week has been very busy with my work. So unfortunately, I had to cut back my video uploads. Yeah, yeah. I was just sort of making that up on the spot. I'm not sure where else to go with that. So and honestly, I don't really think the microphone, the way it's set up, is picking up really how sweet and warm the sound is. You'll see many instruments out there, like the Ukelin and the Marxolin and similar instruments that are basically evolutions of this instrument. Not necessarily evolutions, but they have grown from these instruments. These are much older. These come from Europe, and obviously when people moved from Europe to the United States of America, they then created those sort of bowed zithers with the chord groups, and this is basically where they come from. These are the grandparents of those instruments, so to speak. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at that. I'll do a better demonstration for you when I have that soundbox table finished being built, and then I'll spend some time with the instrument practicing it. But how my work goes is depending on what I'm composing and recording at a particular time, those are the instruments I'll spend most of my time with, and then I just won't play other instruments. You know, so if I'm recording stuff that's got a lot of banjos or, you know, whatever, what have you, slide guitar, whatever, I'll just focus on using that stuff. And I sort of just, with my brain, it just sort of dump my proficiency with all the other instruments for a while, just so I can do the composing and recording until those soundtracks are done. I haven't composed anything that uses this in my soundtracks yet, so I haven't had much time to spend with it. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is so great. So I just want to thank everyone. That's so cool. I have no intention of becoming a YouTuber, so I never will be a YouTuber. So I don't mind if you don't like or you don't subscribe. It doesn't bother me either way. But what I will ask you to do is be safe out there this holiday season. Have a great time with your loved ones, your family, and your friends. And hey, cut loose. Eat a whole bunch of your favorite food. Eat a lot of it. It's the holiday season. Take care, everyone. Be well. And thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed having a look at this beautiful instrument. Just look at this thing. Fantastic. Okay, come home again soon.